Winston Churchill once said, "Success is stumbling from failure to failure without any loss of enthusiasm." And that there's someone who has failed repeatedly over and over the years, over many, many years. It is me. It is this guy. What's up, guys? Finally back in the woods. It is 70 degrees, perfect temperature. So I made a video recently on Caspa. I said if you have 100K prepared, because that's going to be a big bag that can make life-changing profits. Maybe not this bull cycle. It can still make you a crap ton of profits, but definitely the next bull cycle in 2030. 100K Caspa, in my opinion, puts you in the elite tier. I saw Caspa Community, the Twitter channel, posted my video. Shout out to them if they're watching, whoever's behind that. But that being said, I saw in the comments in that video of two things, right? One was, man, I wish I bought it earlier. I can't believe I waited. Which, you know what happens? Happens to all of us. Like, we all wish we bought Bitcoin when Bitcoin was below $1, below a penny, right? And the second thing is like, man, I have a small bag, X, Y, and Z amount. I wish I had more money to buy more. Have you ever wondered why for the last 2 years, 3 years, why I've been living so frugal? Why I tell you guys I work so much overtime, day in, day out. I'm always exhausted. Yesterday I actually couldn't make a video because I was working overtime. And by the time I got off work, everybody was home in my house. No space there to film. And then also going outside, it was impossible because it was dark outside. So I actually had to skip yesterday to work overtime, which I didn't want to do. I love making videos. But that being said, there's a reason why I'm sacrificing. There's a reason why I tell you guys what you should do now to really reach your goals in 2025. Remember what I said? You have to be uncomfortable to be comfortable. This is what I mean. Working overtime, is it stressful? Yeah. Do people like working their jobs? No. You're talking to someone who, I love my coworkers, but do I see myself doing my job for the next, 30 plus years? Retiring at like 65, 70, being old, maybe moving to Florida on like a social security's income, which is minimal, especially with inflation, cost of living increase. No, that's not the future I want. That's not the future my brothers want either. That's why we decided to invest. Well, one of my brothers, I'm trying to get my other brother on board too, but he's still learning. But this is what I mean, right? I am working and sacrificing now and last year, the year before, to set myself up for 2025. I can't tell you guys how many comments I got is like, John, you're going about it the wrong way. You should enjoy your life, go on vacations. I totally get it. I'm not saying you guys are wrong. There comes a balance where you're okay with what you're doing because you have an end goal in mind, right? I have no regrets when it comes to what I've been doing, what I'm currently doing to set myself up. No regrets whatsoever. I invested a lot of money into this market because I invested a lot of time to get that money. I look at it as like I'm running a marathon, right? And right now the bear market is this marathon. And it's sort of like you see the finish line. It's not too far back. You see all the people cheering you. It's like the whales, right? They're like, come on, you're almost there. You're almost there. And you're tired. You're hungry. You got this pain right here when you're not in shape. I get that a lot when I try running. Your knees hurt you, your ankles hurt you. People are telling you, yo, just slow down, man. Slow down. Why don't you just, take a breather, start walking. And you're just like, no, you want to run. You want to beat the other racers. You want to get there first. You want to make that money. As soon as you cross that finish line, everything changes, right? You get the medal or you get that accomplishment, the certificate. You feel better. You're confident. You're a different person. You're a changed person. All this can happen in 2025 with your crypto investments. Now, obviously, we're not running a marathon. The market is sort of like a marathon. This bear market, if you've been around as long as I have, has been a very long bear market. Now, I don't look at that as like, oh my God, this sucks. I look at it as, I hope it lasts longer. For those who are in my Discord who's watching, shout out to you guys. I love red tags, right? I look at it as I'm literally going into the mall and I'm like, holy crap, discounted shoes, discounted clothes, discounted food. I love eating. And I'm like, great, let me buy everything. I look at it literally as discounted sales and I'm just loading the bags. And then I had this mode that just, turns on in my head where I'm like, overtime, like a robot, because I want to add more funds. I have a coworker, shout out to him. His name is Rada. Me and him both worked overtime this past week. And it's funny because, he invested in crypto as well. He loves XRP. He got in very early. He already 4x his portfolio. Like, he's doing very well. He's one of the early investors. And we're working overtime, and he's like, why are you here? And I'm like, to buy more Caspa. And I'm like, why are you here? And he's like, to buy more XRP. And we're like, we should just have our bosses pay us in crypto, right? Instead of giving us checks, we're going to buy crypto anyway, right? And he's like, hell yeah. And it's funny because me and him have the same goals, right? We're trying to, become financially free. We both want to leave our jobs or go part-time at the very least. And this is the thing, guys. You have to sacrifice. You have to feel uncomfortable. You have to love it too, by the way. If you really hate what you're doing right now, if it's not a sustainable day-to-day approach, week by week, you can't sustain what you're currently doing to set yourself up, then okay, scale back, take a breather, have an outlet. I always tell you guys, having an outlet is so important, right? If you feel like you're super stressed, let's just say you got a family, you have a nagging spouse who doesn't understand what you're doing, you got kids, you got bills up the ass, whether it's rent, a mortgage, a car payment, your kids' tuition fund, all this food you're buying. Listen, I totally get it. That's why you gotta be so freaking methodical and so intentional with what you want to do, right? I track all my expenses, all my income in a spreadsheet. In my notes, I know exactly how much I'm making, how much I need for the essentials, and how much miscellaneous income I have to put into the market. Nothing I do is random. Just like the cryptos I pick and research, everything I do is intentional, and it's with my belief and conviction. This is how you become successful, guys. Not just when investing, by the way. I know I'm going to be successful. I know it's only a matter of time. The question to you is, what are you going to do if right now you're not where you want to be? I really hope if you guys see these discounts, you're hyped too with me. This really is a generational, once-in-a-lifetime wealth opportunity. I really believe the greatest wealth transfer ever is about to take place. And once the risk-averse smart money comes in, I'm talking not, older money and wealth institutions, which also can send us in a frenzy. I'm talking the people who are invested into only stocks, ETFs, precious metals, money market, real estate. When inflation gets too bad to the point where they take their money from risk off assets and they put it into risk on assets, when the Bitcoin ETF gets passed and they have their ticket to get into the market, we are going to see a bull market that we have never seen before. I mean, we've seen previous bull markets, but I really believe this one's going to be one of the biggest ones, one of the most remarkable ones in history. Regulation is still not here yet, so we still have an amazing potential as to what can happen in 2025. I really cannot wait for this opportunity. And, this is someone who is working like you, who feels stressed like you. I know sometimes I don't show it, but guys, I am super stressed. Half the time I have these lines under my eyes because I'm so tired. You ask any of my friends where I've been, and they probably can't even tell you. I haven't seen my friends in a bit. My family knows, I'm very busy. Everyone that's close to me understands what I'm doing. They understand my mission. And if you're in a position where your close ones don't understand what you're doing, in due time, they will. Sometimes people don't understand the path you're on until you get to the end destination, right? And also you got to understand too, people sometimes want to bring you down, and sometimes it's your loved ones and the ones closest to you who try to do it. So no matter what situation you're in right now, there's always ways to improve your path, right? And understand that we're so close to the Bitcoin halving. You're probably sick of me saying that. We're so close to seeing green tags that what you do right now is crucial to really achieving financial freedom, guys. These discounted altcoins that I see right now, even Caspa, which is riding up, these are deals of a lifetime, and I'm willing to bet we'll never see these deals again in 2025. You'll be seeing people, I'm telling you, just like I saw in my last Caspa video. I wish I worked more overtime. I wish I had more money to invest. I wish I bought ABC crypto when I saw this price. Do not get left behind. You already will see 80+% of people do that. Do not fall into that category. If you want to be the next whale in the next market, figure out what you have to do now to ensure you get there. By the way, if you want to reach out to me, talk to me, see what crypto I'm buying, selling, trading, run your portfolio by me, or be a part of a support group of both beginner and advanced investors, and feel free to join my Patreon and Discord. I'll leave a link in the pinned comments down below. It would be awesome to see you there. Did you buy any crypto today? And if so, which crypto did you buy? Drop your comment down below and let me know. If you enjoy this video, please leave a like. Really helps so much. That being said, I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.